What's up, y'all? This is RVS.
This is ROD, aka Rated R.
And we are the We Coming For You cast. And we talk about pro wrestling from a black dude's perspective. Tell them what they can expect on this here podcast.
Oh, we gonna give you all the raw and dirty and everything black from AEW, WWE, Impact Wrestling, and any other wrestling in between. If you want your wrestling unfiltered, uncensored, and you want it raw, you need to subscribe to the We Come For You cast.
Right here on SOLC Network.
All right, welcome back to another edition of Just Posted with the fellas.
Yo.
How y'all been, fellas?
Man, life is good, man. Happy New Year.
It's the first show of the New Year.
I think we did one.
Yeah, we did one. Yeah. Yeah,
Just
man,
put
shit. January, dog. New season. You know?
So, Sleep, you got a lot of reactions off of your last the thinking that you would mess up 100 million in 3 years.
I didn't even beat him.
The boy said he'd be done after 3 years, man.
Hey, he said, you give me 100 million, I might be gone in 3 years.
Listen,
I'm going to clone myself.
I know my limitations. I mean, the original me might be gone. There's gonna be another me walking around, but the original might be a wrap.
Oh, man.
All right, let's
What's
jump
up,
into the
man?
top. So let's jump into these topics this week, fellas. Meagan Good is back.
Man, I know her DMs is flooded. She posted the little picture of her at the Rams game. I want to know who number 8 is. Shit, because even if I wasn't like, even if I didn't know like Meagan Good personally, and I had a jersey that was number 8 on the Rams, like I'd be like, yeah, nigga, she came to see me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she came to see me. You know, fuck it. Why not? You know, that'd be my segue to go try to holler at Meagan Good. I see you wearing my jersey on some lame shit. But I mean, shout out to her, man. She out here, she back outside with it.
So, when the relationship ends, man, you can't really dictate when somebody starts dating again or wanting to date, marriage or boyfriend, girlfriend, a situationship, whatever. So I'm happy for her. I don't know her personally, obviously, but I'm happy for her.
But she's like, you ain't never Meagan Good. You ain't never gonna see this episode. But if you do, I'm happy for you.
I know. I mean, listen.
You ain't never gonna see this episode. But if you do, I'm happy for you. I'm happy away.
I'm happy for everybody who living in their truth going forward, man. Life too short. Life is I mean, in the big span of time, life this much, man, at least a human life. So you gotta live your truth. So she wasn't happy.
Especially when you go black, man.
I'm a guy, period dot, man. Everybody just live their truth. So no, man. I mean, she outside though. She Miss Good if you're nasty and all that. Hey, shit.
Yeah. She I think it was something she was just like saying how for a long time she was like characterized for, you know, being married to a pastor. But she said she was always herself. So that's why she said she didn't understand the backlash when she was kind of like, you know, back doing stuff. Because if you look on her Instagram, her ex-husband is still like on her page, or not on her page maybe, but on her like, what's it called? Them highlights. You know, you put the highlights thing on Instagram of like, you know, stuff that you've been doing. So she was cooking with her husband and shit like that. So, well, her ex-husband now, but she still has that on there. So, I mean, for now, she's still pulling that they were friends before. They'll say friends now. That segue between like breakup and like it's always cloudy. It's like, are we really friends? Like, can we really like? It's like friends with not with benefits, friends with understanding. Like certain things you just, you know what I mean? Could you be friends with your ex?
You know what's crazy? I am friends with no. Hey, time out. Hey, seriously, not friends like we hang out, not friends like we talk every day, but I am cordial with the vast majority of exes, old flings, people I chilled with. I don't believe in burning bridges unless you're just a horrible individual. And if I talk to you in any way, shape, or form, you weren't a horrible individual. You just wasn't the person for me. So I'm on good terms with, again, I got 1 out of 2 stalkers. Me and 1 stalker, you know, we aight. The other stalker.
Wait, what? Wait, we all right? You cool with your stalkers?
No, stop. When I say we aight,
Yeah.
we went to court. We did the whole thing, and the restraining order is obviously over with. But like, if I see them, they ain't acting crazy. I ain't running away like Scooby Doo or nothing. Like
Wait. Where have you seen? Have you seen your one?
I live in St. Louis, and I still occasionally go out or go to the mall or just do regular shit. And you see people that you used to talk to if you live in the same city. Like, it's very hard to avoid that.
Shit.
Because like-minded people, like-minded people hang out in the same places. I'm gonna be real. But anywho, 1 out of 2 stalkers, we've gotten to a place where I can see them and everything. Now, stalker number 2, I avoid her at all costs. So it is what it is. But no, man, why come you can't be cool with your exes, man? I mean, again, I ain't saying you
can't. I'm not saying you can't. It's just like it's always that dynamic of like, how cool are we though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I think about being cool with somebody, I gotta share secrets. You know, we learn from each other, whatever. But like, you gotta cut that line somewhere once you get to, you know, if we don't, you know, you gotta cut it somewhere. You can't just be the same cool. It ain't gonna be the same like what it was.
Well, obviously not. I mean, okay, so I'm not saying y'all got to hang out for Friendsgiving or nothing like that. I'm just saying if we are at an event, or, you know, right now it's COVID, so ain't nothing going on. But if something was going on and we saw each other, it's daps and hugs. Like, it's not. I don't have an issue with any of my exes. And to the best of my knowledge, my birthday just passed by. My Facebook was due. They all seem to,
ain't no issue. You gonna get no calls?
They all seem to be cool. So if they cool with me, of course I'm cool with them. You got to back again. Life too short to be holding grudges and all that. Unless you did some straight disrespect to my mama, or did something to my daughter, or just did some straight foul shit.
Yeah,
I don't see a reason why you can't be at least cordial. How about that, cordial?
So okay. So what's your take then with Kanye and Kim? You don't no, don't do it. You just said cordial. You just said cordial.
If Kanye was
not just a mama.
No. I mean, okay. I'm a guy. So if my ex bought a house across the street, that would be weird. But I mean, you know, no, that would just be weird. And that's when you're doing too much. Kanye's doing too much. Like,
he said the house though. He said he did the house because he wanted to be there. He wanted to be close to his kids.
Well, guess what? You could be close to your kids in the same city. He always traveling and doing stuff. Like, if you want, you don't have to be across the street. That's a bit controlling, in my opinion. Kanye's a bit. He's doing a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and it's one thing if he had that discussion with Kim saying, hey, I want to be closer to the kids, I'm moving across the street. When you co-parenting, and I don't know how that works really, but if I had to co-parent, I would assume that the two parents would talk, work things out, and discuss things before they do things like that. Because at some point, Kim's going to want to date somebody else.
I mean, he is dating somebody else.
Exactly. And that's
nigga wrote a whole verse about him.
Doing too much. He ain't trying to be cordial. Those are things that you do when you're being cordial.
But see, the thing about Kanye that I don't get is like, you go on blast and write a diss. I haven't heard the song, by the way. I keep hearing the song is dope. I haven't heard it though. I can't get past like the shaved, like dead flesh monkey that's like the picture for the song, I'll be like, ugh, it's hard for me to focus on the song. Anyways, but my thing is, Yeezy is clearly out here with old girl, Julia Fox. Like, I didn't know who Julia Fox was before I just Googled it. I was like, yeah, okay. Like, yeah, she not no like regular looking, like, not saying there's nothing wrong with like that, but she looks good. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like you was doing that before he was dating somebody else too, before like the finalization, the divorce was finalized. So it's just like, I don't know dude's angle and what he's trying to do. Like, why would you diss dude, right? It's just hard to grasp, bro. I'm not sure what angle Kanye coming with. I just know dude needs some help. Dude needs some help.
I ain't gonna say
I do know.
I'm not a therapist, so I can't psychoanalyze anybody. But we all been through that selfish phase where, I mean, I know I have. I was much younger. That selfish phase where she mine forever. Like, fuck whoever she with, or fuck what's going on. If I want it, I can get that back. Like, that's a bit toxic. But I went through that. I mean, I'm man enough to admit that I have gone through that phase. Now, God do that to make me a millionaire, because then ain't no telling what the fuck ridiculous shit I would have done. But he's being ridiculous, dog. Like, he wants to have his cake and eat it too. And I think a lot of men do that. I've done that. I can admit it. But he's not doing it the right way. He's not being real player about it. Like, he just not being, it's just a lie. Even the whole birthday party thing this weekend. I know plenty of dudes that want to be active, or last weekend, sorry. They want to be active in their kids' lives, and for whatever reason they cannot. And they're not doing
who's more toxic though? Like Tristan Thompson or Kanye West? Like,
Tristan Thompson is just a cheater. Like, he ain't doing he ain't buy a house across the street. He ain't like that's two different things. Tristan Thompson just acting like a wealthy nigga. Like he just been a nigga.
Shout out to wealthy niggas.
No, I mean, he just been a nigga. Kanye is being kind of narcissistic a little bit, and I hate to say it, it's just not. It ain't player. If you fumble, we've all fumbled. I'm gonna say it. We've all dated some great women, and the shit didn't work out. And just because it doesn't work out doesn't mean that they're not good people. And then after the fumble, you don't know if you're gonna meet nobody else, and you dwell on, damn, I messed that up. I want to get that back. Kanye in that, I want to get that back phase, but at the same time, he outside. You can't be outside.
That's what I don't understand. Like, dude, it's not like you hiding it, bro. You're on blog sites with one chick you was with at some bar, some black girl he was with. She was obviously attractive. Then he was with the Julia Fox girl. She's attractive. So my thing is, you screaming you want your lady back, but bro, you clearly is on some other stuff. Like, he's on Complex magazine, just all over with the young lady. So it's just with Yeezy, man, and people call him a musical genius. I'm not taking nothing from him on his artistic side, but it just seems like, I don't know. I'm gonna say it. I've been said it since his mom passed. He's not been the same. Like, it's never. I've never known Yeezy to be like on that same level of what he was since his mom passed. It's like it's a different vibe, man. Dude blatantly out here with it, you know. But I mean, and then like he did the thing on his Instagram story where he was like, you know, talking bad or he wasn't talking bad, but he was just like, you know, I'm just want to see my child for their birthday, and you know, I wasn't told this, and I was just like, there's got to be more to that story. And people was coming in my head, was like, how you gonna say that? How you go? That man want to see his family. I'm like, it's got to be more to that story, bro. Like, it can't. Like, he was like, Travis Scott had to tell him where the party was. Then it can't. I mean, you don't know what's fluff, what's facts, but like, came out later that, you know, they did tell him where it was, and, you know, he was at the wrong address. I don't know. Hollywood lifestyle, I guess. I mean, you just kind of call it what it is.
It's really, I would imagine it'd be really tough living in the public and having everything that you do dissected. Like, I would much rather be wealthy and unknown than be famous. Famous seems stressful. Like you can't have those human moments. Kanye, no matter how you feel about him, and this is me, I'm not a big Kanye guy, but I'm gonna treat this as if, you know, I'm gonna be objective here. To live your life under that microscope is rough. All your mistakes, all your flaws, all your shortcomings are put out there for the world to see. And you know how social media work. We usually only show our highlights. You see the fancy dinner, or you see this, or you see that. But the low moments we kind of keep, you know, put up. But when you're famous with paparazzi and TMZ and all that, all that bad is out there too. And that's hard to deal with. So I'm not defending Kanye at all. I mean, the niggas.
I mean, but see, what the other side of it is, you talk about how hard it is to live in that limelight. We don't know people's in and out, but shit, Drake seemed to be doing great. You know what I'm saying?
Drake?
Like, I said, Drake seemed to be doing great. You know what I mean?
But he go back to when he had the baby that didn't nobody know about, and all that shit was put out there. Everybody,
hey, people was ragging on his on the mother of his
exactly.
child.
But I'm just saying, he had it's a secret child to us, but we don't matter to his life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even Drake went through it. Hov went through it. Every celebrity goes through it.
Hov did go through it.
Kobe went through it.
Hov cheated on his wife. She took him back. Just saying, I'm putting it out there.
Every relationship is different, bro. And everybody's line is different. We all got a line. And if you do this, I ain't fucking with you no more. To Beyonce, that wasn't the line. And you got to respect that. No two relationships are gonna be the same, man. What works for Joe and Susan don't work for Malik and fucking Shatanya. Like, the shit don't work.
Wait, who?
I just made up some names, niggas. I just made up names. But no, ain't no cookie cutter situation when it comes to a relationship, man. Every relationship is different. So I'm not gonna big up her for staying. She chose to stay. And if that works for her situation, that's dope. If she would have left, I could have understood that too. We got to stop judging people, you know, unless they're just doing some wild, outrageous shit. They're human. Celebrities is human.
Yeah. Speaking of Drake, what kind of hot sauce would you be putting in your condom? You gonna use Frank hot sauce, or you gonna use Louisiana hot sauce, or you gonna use Tabasco sauce?
I ain't never been that popping that nobody was gonna do that. So
crazy, man. And
I also just flushed it down. Again, I'm from the hood. It would have just got flushed down the toilet. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, why the thought was to throw it in the trash, but I guess because you poured the hot sauce in there for a reason, because you had an idea to understand that was gonna be the play that might be the play. So why not just go the extra step and just flush it down the toilet after you came out the bathroom? So I don't know. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. That's wild to me that someone would go that far though to get pregnant. Like, that's scary, man. That's scary as hell.
That's
why if you was a multi-millionaire sleep, you just only live for 3 years, because you know what I'm saying. It'd be hard to come back home.
Hey, Pete. Hey, listen. I now that I'm a father, I only have one child, and I had my child in my 30s. Man, I love fatherhood. That shit's so fucking dope.
Yeah.
I might have been Nick Cannon. I might have 55 kids if I was 100. Because fatherhood, bruh.
Look like another Sleepy quotable that dropped out. I might be Nick Cannon.
Sleepy Nick Cannon. Hey, Sleepy got that candy. Sleepy trying to start a whole not brothel. What is he? What's it called? Sleepy trying to start a whole.
How about a team?
There you go.
How about a family unit, not a brothel? What? Come on, man.
It was wrong. It was the wrong word. My fault. Hey, edit that part out, Swizzy.
But no, seriously, I thoroughly enjoyed fatherhood, and I definitely remember making fun of Nick Cannon when he was having all them kids. But if you can afford it and you're gonna be active in their lives, I mean, cool.
That man is cool with every baby mama he has,
And that proves it's possible.
and they all. No, you know what? Let me not say it is possible because also too, Lil Wayne. I ain't calling baby mamas, but Lil Wayne's
The mother of his children.
of his children, they all get along, and that's dope. I think that's tight. How he can just have it. But I mean, obviously Nick Cannon got money. Lil Wayne got money. Money takes care of everything.
No, because there's niggas with money who baby mamas hate them. So I mean, no, I mean it is.
You think Future was the one that told him put the hot sauce in the condom?
Future, with I
What
think
would you have done, Sleepy? Sleepy, would you said you would have just flushed it?
it would have been.
Yeah, I don't understand that part. Like, what was the point of all that? Like, who keeps hot sauce in the like? This is why I asked Sleepy Swig. I was like, look, you gonna use Louisiana hot sauce or you gonna use that Frank's hot sauce? Which hot sauce you gonna put in the condom?
I'm using the best if I'm using like if I'm trying to eradicate the situation, I'm using the best out there. That Texas Pete.
That's it.
This is why I can't.
He's gonna be like, "Ooh, that was good. Shit, let me get this motherfucker. I'll be out in a minute." Ooh, shit.
It's why it's a lot of reasons why God didn't let me be rich because I probably wouldn't be. Listen, I'm gonna be honest.
Damn, Sleep, you out here just raw dog,
If I'm even talking to you, you should have walked in with papers.
Sleepy out here raw dogging when he got rich, dog.
Let me not. Hold on. This is a hypothetical situation. Aldosia, I'm 41 years old. Have one fucking child. So obviously, I lost my virginity on my 15th birthday. I'm 41. Obviously, I was not running around here because I don't have a bunch of fucking kids.
No, I'm saying if you were rich, though. If you were rich.
Oh, I already said I would be Nick Cannon, which means obviously I would be Raw Dog. I put that out there.
Why? Oof.
Condoms is trash. I'm never going back to condoms. I'm gonna be honest. Like that's a life. That's a life I don't know nothing about. It's been a long time since I knew about it. I'm not trying to find out about it. And if I was a millionaire, you walking in with papers. Come on. You going to see your primary. If you don't have one, I'm rich. I will pay for you to go to the doctor. You need to show with some
Here go the whole scene. Somebody gonna come see Sleepy if he was rich. He gonna have a doctor on deck. He gonna have different medicines, whatever.
Hey, Doge is gonna be set up like a porno set.
One, like, well, before we get started, see my doctor for a second. Okay, cool. Then you go see my lawyer. Then come see me in the bedroom. It's a whole setup.
The test results don't even come back that fast, so that ain't gonna work. Well, you've been to Berkeley before. I know I have. I've been to in my younger days. I used to go to Berkeley because it was free. It's some tests you get real swift. They do what they do. You go sit down. You get that mug in 10, 15 minutes. It's a couple tests you got to wait. You got to go home and wait. So I mean,
hey, Sleep was like, oh fuck! It's been 48 hours. Damn, they said they was gonna call me back.
This is crazy. I've never been nervous. When I was young, or when I was going to the clinic and all that, never was nervous. Doja, you came to our house. We used to have a fucking bowl full of rubbers on the table.
Yeah.
You lived in the dorm when I was an RA. We had condoms in the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
To make sure that people were practicing safe sex. So I mean, obviously I couldn't afford children, else I would have a lot more. I only got one. She spoiled this shit.
But would you have more kids if you was money? Because like having a lot. Sometimes not having a lot of kids is like it's a showing of like irresponsibility as well. If you know what I'm saying, like.
I'm the oldest of 8 children. I have 5 sisters and 2 brothers. It's 8 of us. My father is the baby of 10. And my mother, she was the 15th of 20.
But those are old school times, though, Sleepy. We don't have time for that now.
No. I understand. I just, if I would have had the
20
money to
kids. What?
Aldoja, little Anthony is my second cousin. His father is my cousin. Little Ant is my second cousin.
Oh my God.
Have a huge family.
Bro, what would you do with 20 kids? What would you do? You come home and it's 20 kids.
No, Doja, you got the older kids raising the younger ones at that point.
It would be
oh my God. But like who, like the 12th kid hang out with the 8th kid? Like,
yes, they would be pretty close in age. They'd be 3-4 years apart. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, little Ant that went to college with us is my second cousin. His father is my cousin. So I come from a big family, and my daddy we was scratching and surviving. Like we did not have a lot of money. Yeah. If my father could make it work, my mother and father, rest in peace to both of them, could make it work. If I was a millionaire, it's the Brady Bunch, bro. I would have a slew of fucking kids. Like I know it. I love children. Like I love them. Man, my daughter.
Would it be by one woman, Sleepy, or are we talking about multiple women?
I'm rich. Daryl, I'm rich. That doesn't mean I wouldn't marry one woman eventually.
I'm rich.
It doesn't mean. It depends on when I got rich. If I got rich,
no, hold on. Get some money. Like, listen, have a baby with me, baby. It don't matter. I got money.
No.
I got money. I got money.
This is me being honest. At the big age I am now, if I hit the lotto tomorrow or got rich, no, I'm not finna wild out. I'm very happy. Amber dope. I'm chilling. If I was 22, and you knew me when I was 22, if I was a millionaire at 22, I'm Nick Cannon. Why would I lie? I was so irresponsible in my 20s. Like I was smart enough to use protection, but I was irresponsible as fuck. You put $100 million in my bank account with me being that irresponsible. Doja, we went out every night of the week. We went out from Monday to Sunday. And I was working
at Club 7, man. I miss First Fridays, dog.
Bro, we had mall jobs and we was acting like we had money. If I had actual money, no.
Niggas was stealing cologne.
We're not talking about, bro.
That's real shit. Niggas was stealing cologne, dog. This nigga Sleepy had a whole business going on inside of, was it Lloyd Taylor Famous Bar back then?
One, I sold women's shoes. I did not sell the cologne.
Okay. So you ain't come upstairs? You ain't come upstairs because you had the key to the cologne spot?
Why would I have the key if I sold shoes?
I was there with you. We was in there together.
Another former man whore worked at the cologne. It wasn't me.
So you ain't get no cologne?
I bought cologne all the time.
You ain't buy no damn cologne.
No, I mean I bought it at a discounted rate. That's what
I didn't buy. I had three bottles. Thank you. Head out the door.
I support black businesses, so I didn't want nothing for free. So I'm not spending 60.
Lloyd Taylor ain't black owned.
No, you're not. You see, you're not listening to me. I didn't pay 60, but I paid the man who stole it 10, 15. Yes, support black businesses. He had a black business.
Why you ain't just take him because you had the key to the spot?
That doesn't even make sense. If I sold shoes, how did I have a key?
You was off sleeping. You don't have, so you ain't get no cologne. You ain't get no cologne at all.
No,
none.
Did I buy it stolen? Yes. Did I buy it from the nigga who stole it? Absolutely. Did I go and steal it? No.
3 bottles.
They would have looked at me like, come out. they would have been like, this motherfucker works in shoes. Why is he in cologne?
Hey, you was up there. It's all good. It's all good, man.
Goodness.
All right, let's slide into black coaches in the NFL. Brian Bieniemy, Brian Flores just got fired for the Dolphins. There's only one black coach left. He's the first and the last, basically. Mr. Mike Tomlin, Pittsburgh Steelers, who's never had a losing season.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like Mike Tomlin got a lot going for him. He got 2 Super Bowls, right?
He went to one and won one.
He only got one?
Yeah.
He lost the other one.
He lost the other one to Aaron Rodgers.
He's been to 2, lost 1.
I mean, Hall of Fame coach. Hate to hear Kappa, but I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, whatever. But I think that it's an ongoing thing in the NFL. Like representation is terrible amongst the NFL, and it's one of America's like. But I don't know if it has it surpassed baseball yet. I don't know what's ranked as far as like what's the best sport, but
football by far.
Football has to be higher than baseball by now.
Yeah, football by far.
But it just goes to show like if representation matters, like actions speak louder than words. There's a bunch of awesome assistant coaches, offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators that hold the toughest resumes towards some of these coaches that are in there now that could do a much better job, I'm sure, if just given the opportunity. But the problem is, if you hire a black coach, now, okay, we gave him a job, but, he's sucking. But what about the coach that's been sucking at, I don't know, coaching whatever other team? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not the same standards. And, I mean, that's just what it is right now. It's the NFL, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that from jump. They still in a tizzy if you take a knee. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really expect much. I mean, that's just for me. I don't know how you feel, honestly.
The situation with Miami is really jarring and definitely hurt my feelings a little bit. Obviously, I'm sitting here with a 49ers hat on, and I got on the shirt. I had boycotted football for a couple years when the Kaepernick situation was going on, but I grew up a Niners fan, and I gravitated back. So I was weak there, I'm not going to lie, but I probably shouldn't be watching it now. Seeing what Flores was doing in Miami the last 2 years, they started off really horrible this year, but they ended the season on a high. They even beat New England to close out the season. And in most situations where you end the season on a winning streak and you're doing positive things, you want to build on that going into the next season because you finally find something that worked. But he wasn't given a chance to go into this next season for whatever reason.
Right.
I believe is it called the Rooney Rule, Darryl?
Yeah. It's called the Rooney Rule.
The Rooney Rule says that all these teams have to, if they're looking for a coach, interview black coaches as well as white coaches. They don't have to hire them, they just have to interview them. And a lot of times when they do hire the black coach, he's on such a short leash, he's not able to go through the trials and tribulations of getting a team together. If you fired your coach, your team's trash. So you hire this black coach on this trash team, but you don't give him time to develop a team or make the team his. Or you do what they did with Tony Dungy and possibly Flores. He builds the team up and gets them to a certain level, and then you bring in a Gruden or you bring in whoever they bring in Miami, and then that person gets the accolades of what the black coach built. He built the culture, and he put the team together.
I mean, it's true story. That's what happened with the Warriors. I mean, it's love to Kerr. I mean, because he.
Yeah, but that was a little bit different. Kerr was cool. I heard people really didn't like. He used to make them go to church and everything. Like he used to be pulling up at their crib.
Yeah, but when you talk about,
hey, Doge, he's pulling up with the church band in their crib.
when you talk about the defensive schemes,
as you came from the club, Doge, he's like, that church band.
Yeah, that Mark Jackson situation, it definitely was a bit sour. But I don't think the team had really bought into his vision. I know Steph had, but I don't know what the rest of the team had.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, I'm not even talking about. I'm just talking about overall. Like, shout out to Kerr because Kerr, every ring that they got, like he offered. He said, "Yo, do you want to get a ring? Do you want a ring with us? I mean, this is a part of your building." And he was like, "No, it's yours." But it's just a matter of like, Kerr had to be the one to offer that, not the owners, right? And when you talk about the NFL, like Jacksonville just went, and I love Ohio State. Urban Meyer is a GOAT for college football, but what he did to that team, and you mean to tell me you go like Miami ended on a winning streak. Jacksonville Jaguars had a championship winning quarterback, and did he get a Heisman? The Lawrence get a Heisman? And you mean to tell me you couldn't get no wins?
And a Heisman runner-up the year after that.
You ran that team into the ground? Like, come on, man. You had Tebow running tight end? Come on, dog. Like, I was just like, what the fuck is he doing?
At least,
bro.
At least he resigned, though. So, I mean, he left it. He doesn't have a job. So, he gone. He got, I believe he got fired. But when the black.
Yeah, they was like, look, bro, hey, just walk out. Just walk out.
No. I hate that the black coach gets fired, but the white coach resigns.
Exactly.
Also black coaches, because we want a job so bad, we take bad jobs too.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like thinking like, man, I can't, if not putting this in the college football, remembering what was it, a black coach that went to Texas. And I was like, man, you don't want to be the coach after Mac Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a no-win situation for anybody, black or white. But the black coach, I get it. You want to get that bread. Coaching for Texas is a big deal. That's big money.
Yeah.
But everything ain't for you, if that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
I mean, but the thing about it is somebody got to be that person. It's gonna take.
Yeah, but everybody think they're miracle worker. Like when Mike Tomlin came to a dope situation, Coward just had them like just in the playoffs.
Wait. Did Tomlin come in first, or did Ben Roethlisberger was there? Or was there?
No, they came at the same time.
Did they?
All right.
That's when Davidson was there, right? Wasn't Davidson there when he was there?
Billy Coward was a coach before. They was already like 9-7, decent squad.
That's what it was.
And he retired.
And
he came right in. That was a perfect situation.
Yeah.
But see, black coaches taking over teams that's 2-15 and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was Tomlin an assistant or anything? Or did
but he's the one. He's the Rooney Rules basically made because of him. Because the Rooney family said, like, hey, we want to go after minority candidate, and then they start saying that every team has to interview a minority candidate. Mike Tomlin is like the poster child for the Rooney Rule.
And he's been given the years to coach.
Yeah. It goes like, and in sleeping, it goes even deeper because they'd be like, well, you got to be an assistant first. But if everybody keep hiring the same homeboy white boys, the brothers don't get a chance to be an assistant to be able to become a head coach. Then you got the assistants, like the associate coaches and all those. They'll keep you as a running back coach or a D-back coach or a line coach, but they won't make you that OC or that DC.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it there. You're not good enough for whatever reason may be.
No, it's trash, and I have a huge love-hate relationship with football, bro. Because I grew up watching football, playing football. Like I thoroughly enjoy football, but the NFL, how they do the players as well as some of the coaches, it's crazy, man. Dallas had Kyle Rittenhouse down there and took him around the stadium and treated him. And I'm like,
hold on, they did what? You said they had Kyle Rittenhouse for real?
Oh yeah. And I mean, obviously Jerry Jones he's a big Trumper. So
I don't know. Jerry just Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry don't see black and white. Jerry see green.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see Jerry taking around Obama too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just you know what I'm saying. If this will get ratings, if this will take care of my big ass glass bill, Jerry said he wants to be buried in Jerry's world. Like, and I believe it's gonna happen. When he dies, he'll be buried there.
Have y'all seen Django?
Yes.
Yeah.
I forget dude's name, but Leonardo DiCaprio's character. he had a favorite slave, didn't he?
Candy, come on, Candy. Calvin Candy.
He had a favorite. He had a favorite slave, didn't he?
Stevens.
You don't think that slave owners had a slave that they liked more than the other slaves?
I agree. Good point.
They're still fucking slaves. So if of course he'd take Obama around. Obama's gonna get the spotlight put on him. That don't mean he like Obama. Kyle Rittenhouse doesn't add any cachet to most people. Kyle Rittenhouse speaks to a certain demographic. You don't. He's not universal. He speaks to a demographic. Obama get in because he's a former president. You can't deny a former president.
What if he took Future around?
Bro, the NFL. So, perfect example. Old boy in New England. Always forget dude's name.
Who's that? Cam?
The owner of New England.
Oh, Robert Kraft.
Robert Kraft.
Robert Kraft do shit like hang out with Meek Mill and do this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
But he voted for Trump.
But if you look at where, and not just voted for Trump, donated money to Trump.
Yeah.
When you look at where his money, and forget the shit for the cameras. You can hang out with a black person and not like black people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trump had Omarosa with him. Trump had motherfucking
Ben Carson
with him, and he called them. Trump say shit like "my black people." That's my black people right there. Who the fuck talks that way? That's not racist.
That's my black people.
No, think about that. Who speaks like that? Like that right there is racist.
Yeah.
So just because you can tolerate black people don't mean that you like black people. Or they do shit like you're not like those black people. You're different and bullshit like that. But if you can denigrate an entire group of people, but you're like three, that you still don't like niggas. It's like this motherfucker. So yeah, I'm not buying that. Great example would be Alabama's coach,
Nick Saban.
Nick Saban. They doing all this shit right now where the Republicans are trying to strip away voting rights and things like that. And Manchin in West Virginia is a Democrat, but he really a Republican. He be on that bullshit. Nick Saban wrote him a letter saying basically you need to fucking get off the pot and push these black voter rights through. Like when you do shit like that, that shows that you cool with black people.
But Sleepy, if you remember, he also went to a cookout doing the wobble and was doing it perfectly. It's on YouTube. Any white man that means that he's around black people enough that he could perfectly do
Nick
the wobble.
Saban was?
You never seen that?
No.
No, he was at one of his recruits' like family reunion hanging out and was doing the wobble like perfectly.
Take that shit out.
Him and his wife doing the wobble perfectly. This before white people start doing the wobble too.
But this is for white people start doing the wobble.
He doesn't have to do that though. He made a conscious choice to learn the wobble. He made a choice to write that letter. He could have not wrote him shit. So when you doing that, you more of an ally to me than being like, well, Jerry Jones, he cool with black people. No, he cool with black people that can make him money.
I agree.
Yeah.
But you just a regular black person, Jerry Jones don't give a fuck about you. Like Robert Kraft cool with Meek Mill because Meek Mill a millionaire.
Yeah.
He can use Meek Mill in a commercial. Meek Mill can bring more black people to the fucking stadium. But if Meek Mill was a broke motherfucker with them same charges, would he be trying to get him out of jail?
No.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
So like no, don't fall for that bullshit. Y'all making me be a hotep right now. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors, goddammit. They don't like black people. They like black people with money.
No, that's true. I mean, it is blowing black people money. And sometimes, and we can lean into our next topic, this person really believes he's white, Kanye West.
We hit on it.
We going back to Kanye?
Yeah,
I got to.
I think, listen, man, I said it before, I really think that
he's almost like a white supremacist. It's weird because he only uses white people. No, because he leans on black people when it's favorable, but then he'll switch up when it's not like when he don't need us no more. Like, cause he was leaning on the whole thing with not going to his daughter's thing that touched a lot of black men that would have been missing their
But
kids,
see,
and he really
Buzz was going
tapped into
crazy
that.
about that. I was like, listen, there's more to that story, y'all. Please don't sit here and think that this man doesn't have access to his kids. Like,
Kanye West, billionaire.
bro, like I just didn't understand. Like, and I'm not gonna say who it was, but I was in a DM argument on Instagram because the mom was like, how could you say that? You know what I'm saying? Da da da. You supposed to be. I'm like, first of all, I'm supposed to be. I'm Niall's dad. I'm not a representative for every person's father or every person's kid. Like that doesn't make any sense at all. But my thing is like, dude, look, peep the scenario. This man is it looked like he was driving his own car, which I highly doubt, but whatever. Like he was like, yeah, I can't get to see my own kid. I'm like, bro, I feel like there's more to this story. And as the story started coming out, it was like whatever Representative Kim was like, yo, she sent the address to you, but it was to your manager's phone. You didn't have your phone. Okay, why she didn't it's too much.
And why would you be going on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or whatever
like,
talking about this?
It's the only place you go see.
Because he wanted to lean on black men to be sympathetic, being like, yo, dog, I know how you feel. People that really have had issues with their parenting situation can feel that. That dude got $1 billion. Ain't no way he can't find out where his daughter party is.
Man. Ooh, that whole
look like you,
dog.
Sleepy, you ready? You're not jumping in here, Sleepy?
Listen, it's just look. My thing is with Kanye. What
Sleepy is just on his head.
I'm trying. Okay, what do you want to accomplish? Because my thing is, I can understand if Kanye wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, date nobody. He wasn't outside with nobody. He was just at home sad that, you know, his wife is gone. Okay, cool. You trying to get your wife back? Go for the gusto, bro. Because you got to get it out your system. Go get her. She's clearly dating somebody else. You make this verse about him and rap about him or whatever. I'm like, bro, that makes no sense to me because you've been outside with a couple of different women. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, how are you saying I want my wife back, but I'm kicking it with like 3-4 different women? And they bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's just call it what it is. They ain't no regular little, you know, I met you in Schnooks. Nah, they some yesums. You feel me? But what are you trying to accomplish? Like, cause clearly you doing your thing. She can't do hers. You know, I can see if you wasn't doing your thing, you would just, you know, I'm sad, I'm hurt, whatever. I want my wife back, I want my family back. Then you do what you want your what's the dude name from Migos when he was trying to get Cardi back? Offset. You want your Offset shit. You feel me? Like he went, got the flowers, went to her concert, presented her with flowers, did all this kind of other shit. But nigga, you on Complex magazine, like with this white woman. She bad too, by the way. Let me just make sure I mention that. She bad. But you own this Complex magazine, clearly like y'all in a whole relationship. So I don't understand like what you trying to. Let's just add more fuel to the fire. You feel me? So yeah, I just understand it.
Listen, I'm gonna be real for a minute. If Chauncey living in his mama basement with the milk crate for the table, trying to spit at multiple women and got a woman, Kanye's a millionaire, damn near billionaire. When you have that type of money and status, you're gonna be a bit entitled and a bit selfish. You are. Again, if fucking Jamarcus got a
it's the names.
He got a one bedroom, and he talking to 10 chicks. What makes you think a millionaire dude like Kanye, who is very, very, very entitled, very narcissistic, ain't gonna want his wife back because he don't want nobody else to have her, but still want other women? Like, regular dudes do this.
Yeah.
You add money, power, and influence in that fucking bowl of, I don't even call it misogyny because that's not, just fucking toxic masculinity, I don't know what you want to call it, but you throw money, power, and access into that pot, of course he gonna want his wife and such and such and such and such. Like, I'm not surprised by it at all. White men do it all the time. And I hate to be defending Kanye, but at the end of the day, men make the rules, unfortunately. Women, we trying to change that and make it more equal, but men feel like we make the rules. Kanye feels like it is his right to want Kim back. Not that he necessarily even wants Kim back. I'm not psychoanalyzing him or nothing, but he don't want no other man to possess her. So I need Kim. But at the same time, he Thanos. He wants this broad and this broad and this broad. And men throughout history have done that.
Yeah.
And women are starting to do it too. But I'm just saying, men throughout history have done that. Kanye is no different. I don't hold him to a different standard. I think he's a goofy motherfucker. But, I mean, this is normal. Offset did all that and still cheated again.
When? Did he really?
Or went in somebody's DMs, which I guess is cheating. Like, at the end of the day, nope, Kanye is a human and he flawed. Now, he goofy as fuck, and there's a whole bunch of bullshit that comes from Kanye, and I'm not going to do that right now. But, like, him liking Kim or wanting Kim or, you know, wanting to possess Kim, because he sees her as a possession almost.
Yeah.
Like, that's when you say my wife or my child, it's not supposed to be that possessive type of thing. It's supposed to be like a love and an honor to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like a watch to him or a car to him. And he didn't sell that. He wasn't through with it. She chose to leave. If he left her, it would be different. But she chose to leave. And when you powerful, you want that power. Oh, she's not gonna fucking leave me. Not for Pete Davidson. I'm fucking Kanye West. I fucking wrote Jesus Walks and whatever. Like, he's like, dude went on this.
He didn't write Jesus Walks. That was Rhyme Fest. I want that to be known.
Thank you. He went on this thing.
Man, just being petty. Oh man, you know you hate you, Kanye.
Girl, I'm gonna pick you back up for something you said. Kanye did this thing where he was running for president and saying that slavery wasn't the choice and this, that, and the third. And when black folks was through with him, my man said, I'm gonna make a religious album. Black people love religion. I'm gonna get a church choir. I'm gonna make Dada.
Yeah, man, that is different. I just.
He went back to black people when he was falling off.
Yeah,
He's
man.
super manipulative. When white folks didn't support him enough to get him president or get him even on the ballot, he said, I guess I got to go back to niggas. Let me
like he's like he really was a modern day Mace right in front of us. Like he really was rapping. Then he went to the doing
Mace
the
was running from Harlem though. That's a little bit different. His life was on the line. That's why. Mace's life was on the line. I see why Mace did it.
He went to Atlanta, just started
to get him.
He went to Atlanta, started a church. Diplomats was on his ass. But
Hey,
like
all of cats
feel like
get Mace.
I feel like Kanye, man, like he made his gospel album, went on this whole thing about like going to his church service, but then he ends up on Drink Champs going just ham. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just like, what? Like what?
He's a liar, man. I don't like people just don't see he's a liar.
I think with Kanye, bro, like he ain't been the same since his mama passed. He was
a liar before that too. We just excused it.
he's been a liar before that too. No, I think it's never been consistent with like I don't know. It's never been consistent.
And my thing is, what's the girl named Julia Fox? She just along for the ride because I'm trying to think if I was dating somebody and they was writing songs, getting mad about the new dude that's dating somebody, but I'm dating you.
Yeah.
I would I would feel like a sucker. Like,
how would that look? Like, what the fuck is this right here? You writing about her, but you over here with me. Like, I don't understand. So, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Kanye raises her stock. Like, now she's in the spotlight even more. I didn't know who the fuck she was until she got with Kanye. I'm sure she
I remember her Uncut Gems. She was good in there.
No, again, random white woman in the movie. Like I didn't know who she was. I didn't look her up. I didn't go to
random white woman in a movie.
I didn't go to IMDb like, let me find out who this is.
Yeah.
But now all the black all the podcasters, all the black blogs, like she on our radar now. Like I'm gonna be real. The Shade Room talking about her, and this person talking about her, and this person talking about, like, she's on our radar.
So could you see that this be a publicity stunt on her part that they ain't even kicking it like that?
Bro, even if she's smashing, she doing it. You're not finna deal with Kanye if you already got money, unless he's finna raise your stock.
Yeah.
Like she already got paper, so it's not like he, is bound. If she worked at fucking Forever 21 or some bullshit, like, okay, yeah, of course. She already got paper, but Kanye can increase her paper. Like, listen, Kanye, now fucking black people who would never be worried about this girl know who she is. I'm talking about, and not like we watch this movie or that movie. Black folks who not even, they watching fucking BET Plus and goddamn me all black. Like they're not even worried about this chick. She ain't gonna be on shit that they would be watching. Now they know who she is. And it increases up to the point to where several times, at least 6 times, you called her bad, don't you?
I mean, I'm looking at her Instagram now. Yeah.
If she wasn't dating Kanye, would you be on her Instagram? Would you even be work?
I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't know who she was, but you talking about Forever 21, and I got some things from Forever 21 or something like that. It's different.
I always say, people always be like, why celebrities date the same motherfuckers? And I'm like, it's just like high school.
Yeah.
All the cool motherfuckers gonna date the cool motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to another high school and date they cool motherfuckers. But still, you got to see them on the football field or the basketball court. So it's that same circle. We all used to go and promote and be at parties and shit like that. It just happens. It's what it is. Well, why such and such dating her nine? Why you talking to her? Unless they go find somebody that we ain't never seen before, we've seen them before. True?
Yeah.
So now, I mean, shit. Jamie Foxx when he got with fucking Katie Holmes, like that was some wild shit. Nigga was like,
yeah,
what?
that was random. I did not understand that at all.
You either got to get with somebody that's just off the wall, or you dating the same motherfuckers. Wesley Snipes dated Halle Berry. David Davidson dated Halle Berry. Like, why would you not date Halle Berry? Like, if you was an actor or a sports person in that time, do you care that Wesley Snipes was talking to her? If you could talk to Halle Berry, real talk. Yeah. You talking to Halle Berry, my nigga. Like, you're not gonna be like, man, Wesley was talking. You gonna have it.
Yeah, I don't like Halle Berry with this long hair either. Like, I need short hair Halle to come back. That's just Halle. If you see it,
bad either way though, pimp.
Halle, nah. If I see Halle in the mall with long hair, I'm not. She give me the I'm walking past her. I'm like, I don't like you. Get away from me.
These are lies.
That's ridiculous.
I'm not lying.
That was just being ridiculous.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. If Halle Berry was at the Galleria,
he's jumping out the window now, Sleep.
If Halle Berry was at the Galleria and I walk in to Forever 21, because I mean he mentioned Forever 21, and then she's giving me the eye, I'm looking past her because I'm like, I'm good.
Outdoors Bridgman. You're being fucking ridiculous right now. You're being
like, yeah, I'm good. Give me the boomerang Halle. I want the boomerang Halle. That's the one I want. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, social media wasn't a thing like that back then. I don't think she was ever boring. She wasn't dating boring niggas. Like, I think now just because of social media, you get to see people be their true selves.
Yeah, facts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she was ever boring. Like, we make this assumption, but like, if social media existed in the 80s, a lot of niggas that we revere we probably would be like, they trash. If
Yo,
social-
oh, bro, could you imagine if social media was around during like that 80, 88 to like 98, that 10-year span? Whoa!
Nah.
Whoa!
A lot of celebrities are black.
Whoa!
That
Oh my God! Oh, that'd be crazy.
Oh my God! I forgot about something. Lord Jesus, is it Lisa Bonet?
Oh,
Yeah, and her and I can't forget my boy Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. Hey, Lisa Bonet been bad my whole life.
Oh, still.
She been bad my whole.
Still. Oh.
She has been bad since she was on the Cosby Show. She been bad my whole life. Ain't many people been bad my whole life. People fall off all the time, or they don't be bad, then they grow up and be bad. She has been legitimately bad. I don't know what he did. I'm gonna blame him. I don't know what he did. I don't know.
I don't know what he did.
What you do, Aquaman? What you do, Aquaman? What you do?
They say he was messing with old girl from the movie, right? That's the rumor.
Wait. They split up?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. No.
They got divorced, man. They divorced. Yes.
No. The Steven Adams looking nigga?
Jason Momoa.
He looked like Steven Adams.
Oh my God. Anywho, yes, they're divorced now. Doja looks so hurt.
There's no way they're together no more, dog.
This the thing. You got a young cutie and an older cutie back on these streets.
They had different.
And y'all talked about Meagan already, but then you got Lisa Bonet too for the older players.
She 54.
Right. It's a 50-year-old dude right now, already in the DMs right now.
He's still fine.
Hold on, it don't say he cheated. It said they grew apart because of different focuses.
She ain't, unless she pulled the Jada Pinkett Smith, then it's his fault.
Hey,
Will,
it's his fault.
Will stand with Jada through all that nonsense, so it's got to be his fault. Because I don't.
Man, they said they tried to pull a Instagram post like with Devin Franklin and what you call it, but they said dude deleted his. So the love between us will carry on even though we are apart, and he has since deleted this post.
It's relationships end, man. So we should not. I have learned we should not look at celebrity relationships and like put them on a pedestal because they go through shit too. But the celebrity relationship that I really fucking like is Tamia and Grant Hill. I just really like them.
I like Courtney B. Vance and Angela Bassett too.
Also,
like Offset and Cardi B.
You know what? You can like what you like. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sure. Hey, like what you like. But no, Courtney B. Vance and Angela Bassett. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. What's the brother name?
Now you got me hoping that fucking like Tamia and Grant Hill just because that sandwich in a soda song is my shit. You know what I mean? You ain't never heard sandwich in a soda?
What's that?
Yeah,
I got nothing.
Tamia song, bro. You gotta get familiar. It's a good ass song. Sandwich in a soda.
You deep in her catalog. That's a B-side. You deep in that. Like that
sandwich in the soda, that shit go hard. That shit
you pulled it out like a big joker. Like I was like, what is he talking about?
Hey, sandwich in the
now,
soda.
I have a question though with the Tamia Grant Hill. Do you think if they both didn't have kind of like hardships around the same time, would they have been able to stay together? You know what I mean? Like she got sick with lupus around the same time his ankle and knee was getting messed up. So they was both seeing each other go through like strife together and be able to grow through it.
Wait, was that? I mean, but were they having problems prior to that happening?
No. They haven't had any like major problems, but I'm talking about. But they were both going through like personal health issues.
I mean, if anything, I'd imagine that brought them closer.
Right, that's what I'm saying. No, I said if they didn't, like, what if Grant Hill never got hurt and he turns into, you know, this? Would he? Would it have been different? Or what if Tamia, you know, didn't have lupus and ended up being like this big pop singer, and Grant Hill sitting at the crib with a blown out knee and ankle?
So I think the fact that they both were at home at the same time.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
definitely helped. Because imagine if, like you said, Grant Hill's stuck at the house and Tamia is on tour, or Grant Hill's in the playoffs, but Tamia's at home, you know, in pain, going through lupus. Yep. So them being able to lean on each other definitely, you know, I'm sure helped strengthen their bonds. I would hope they would have worked out regardless, but you just never know, man. Like I'm a hopeless romantic, and niggas make fun of me all the time. But I be watching rom-coms and shit. Like, I think the world needs more love, man. Like, there's a lot of bullshit in the world. Like, love dope to me. So I don't want to see nobody.
16 years together, bro. 16. You. Shit, man.
Hey, man. Sunrise, sunset, baby. Sometimes.
in the words of Sleepy, sunrise, sunset, baby.
No, relationships are so fucking hard. People change and people grow, and it takes fucking work. If my man is always out making movies while she at home, and she growing or he's growing while they apart from each other, and then they come back together, that growth done happened already. You know what I mean? Like that chasm is there. Ooh, that's a good word. That chasm, it's there. So people grow apart. The world need more love, man. So shit. If you got somebody, my nigga, young lady, baby girl, you got somebody that you really vibing with, keep that shit strong unless they just trash. If they trash, let them go. But keep that shit going, man. Love beautiful. Love fire. The world need that shit, man. The world's tough. Going out into this world, dealing with all the bullshit, and coming home to somebody to rub your feet, or coming home and you run their bath water, or y'all taking turns making dinner, y'all got a favorite show y'all watch. Nigga, that shit fire. Fuck what you talking about. That shit is lit.
Unless you're a millionaire and you just go be like, fuck it, I'm out here being Nick Cannon.
Wait a minute. If I was 22, I got time to grow. Or I'm gonna die.
So if you become a millionaire tomorrow, Sleep, what happens?
Oh, nigga, I'm paying off debt. If I become tomorrow, my Jordan collection gonna be fire.
Okay, cool. Okay, keep going.
I'm paying off debt. Hey, if you've been in my circle, Doja, we was eating hamburger helper with no burger. So if you was in my circle when we was making ramen noodles and shit, and I become if I get $100 million, the team is good. I'm gonna definitely, not good forever. I'm gonna give you some money. Like I'm not, because
here, this your little gone, yeah.
Hold on, Sleepy. Sleepy, real quick, hold on. With the 100 mil at 22, you out. What about at 32? What is Sleepy at 32 do? Is he a mix of this Sleepy and the 22?
Ooh.
32-year-old Sleepy is definitely a mix. I'm not Nick Cannon, but I might be Future. Like Nick Cannon is wilding out. He had 2-3 girls pregnant at the exact same time.
Yeah.
He was on some different shit. Like he was on some fantastic shit.
He said, "Wait, when Sleep was out with just like Gunna."
Bro, I'm wearing shit that I have no business wearing. I'm telling you right now. Why the fuck does Sleepy have on that fucking?
I was just like Gunna.
Bro, listen. I make fun. So I own a couple. You do too. A couple of sling bags because you know I got a child. Shorts. You can't put all this shit in your pocket. You got to pick. I got a little sling bag. I ain't wearing a purse. It's a difference. Some of these niggas wearing bags.
That's they swag.
No, I'm telling you right now. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm buying shit just to make broke niggas mad. I'm definitely I'm wearing shit that I have no business wearing. Why is this nigga got 6 purses? This nigga, you can afford it. You know how niggas have a credit card in their wallet? I'm gonna have 6 purses, a credit card in each purse. This is my fucking American Express bag. This is the fucking cash bag. I got my fucking Discovery, like, cause I'm rich. God knew not to make me rich. Dave Chappelle said, I'm rich.
I can see Sleep with some big ass glasses on, with like some open toe chiclet ties, with these bags and walk around. He says, "How much?" Oh.
I'm buying it just because you can't. I don't even like that bullshit. I'm wearing it. Listen. You know,
dressing like Gunna.
we having a march down every 3 months.
Oh man,
March down every 3.
Sleepy
Fellas, let everybody know where they can hit y'all up at.
Oh
I
my
got
God.
money now.
Sleepy, you need to change your name to Gunna.
No.
Oh man.
Okay. Boy, Gunna, see, now I'm gonna talk it like a broke nigga now. Gunna dresses ridiculous. Have you seen this nigga? Ridiculous. But I understand. He can afford it. When you can afford to look ridiculous and women gonna still go, ain't no chicks is going home with Gunna. Gunna looks like a fucking Teletubby, and niggas is going home.
Can you picture Sleepy with dressing how Gunna be dressing?
I'm in the fucking most ridiculous shit you can think of.
Oh man.
You know how them fucking Balenciaga shoes look? Them shits look like sketches and shit. I'm wearing all that ugly shit. Why? Because I can afford it. Like, why did you buy that? Because I can.
This shit did look like socks.
Yes. Only thing I'm not wearing is fucking Yeezys. Because fuck him. I'm not wearing.
Oh my goodness.
What
Yeah.
Doja, where can I hit you up at, Doja?
Oh man. Damn, it's 11 o'clock. They got work in the morning. Man, you getting me up at Doja. You see the name? It's Doja with underscores in between each letter. So D underscore under O underscore.
Real calm. The Dojites haven't been coming out, man. I don't know if you had a little bass, not a bass,
Yeah.
you know.
Hey, it's all good. It's cool. Keep it that way. You feel me?
Shout out to the young lady that Doja dissed on the first episode.
All right, here we go.
Sleepy, where can I hit you up at?
Here we go.
Hey, real talk though. The Dojaites, man, y'all niggas who used to be like deep. But it's been, I call the folks who fuck with me, I now have a name for y'all. Y'all are part of the slumber party.
The what?
The slumber party crew. I appreciate y'all always making the comments.
Wow. Sleepy in the slumber. Oh my.
You niggas is fantastic. And the young ladies as well.
Wow.
And thank you all for being respectful that I'm off the market. This shit's dope.
Slumber party.
And cordial.
His name is Sleepy
So listen, if you would like to follow me on Twitter, it's Gotta Go to Sleep. That's GOTTA, GO number 2 SLEEP with a little underscore situation. And it's just Gotta Go to Sleep on Instagram. Make sure y'all
the slumber party, right? So it's a slumber party, sleep.
No.
Slumber party. The slumber party.
I got to drinking just now, and I thought about that just now. Like it was off the top of the head. Because those are
slumber party. Wow.
If you see me in a slumber party t-shirt, I'm gonna sell them one day. I ain't got enough followers for that yet, but at some point,
we're gonna speak into existence, sleep.
Hey, because if you get rich, you already know what's gonna happen.
Oh, hey, if I get rich, well, I'm boring as shit now. If I get rich, I'm gonna go and be on the Wheel of Time. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna buy myself to be an extra on the TV show. So that should be cool as fuck. I'm gonna be like, hey, I slide y'all 10,000. You just let me be a little orphan.
Wow.
But you just be a dude walking by with a cart.
Yeah. Hey, if you get 100 million, how much your crew get? How much I get, Sleep?
I get 100 million. Oh,
how much I get? How much I'm getting broke off? How much I'm getting broke off, Sleep? He gonna say 10,000.
No, never that. If I get 100 million at my big age now, I'm 41. So shit, 100 million gonna go a long way. I give you about 10 million.
Sleepy, how many, like, if so, the 32-year-old Sleepy would have fucked off for half of it, right? I'm assuming, and then like
32-year-old me, yeah, we standing on couches. Like me and Doug,
oh, the sidebar, dude, it's a club in Atlanta called Fuck Your Couch, right? And like they got couches, like where you just dance on couches all around there. Look it up. It's called Fuck Your Couch.
What?
that's a great concept.
Oh my god! I was like, yo, why am I not young enough to capitalize on that idea?
32-year-old me is doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Not as dumb as 22-year-old me, but it's still dumb. Like 41-year-old me, I'm buying property.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna get some crypto. NFTs is popping. Like you have to make it. Like the older I've gotten, I've realized you got to make your money grow because money spent quick. Every 10 years, I've gotten a substantial raise where like I've made much more money than what I was making 10 years prior. But my bills have also risen with that.
Yep.
So like every time I get a raise, it's more bullshit to pay for. So if I had 100 million, that means I got $100 million bill. So that's a bigger house. That's a bunch of cars. I'm traveling. I'm doing so. You got to make your money work for you. So if nothing else, at 41, I also work in finance now. So now that I work in finance, so
why not leverage the finance?
Hey, he said he give me 10 million. So just make sure my 10 million come before you start doing all the other shit.
Hey, is that before taxes or after taxes? Sleepy on that 100 mil.
Y'all told me the question. Y'all gave me the question. Is it before or after?
Yeah, because the Doja taking 10 your meal, and then taking Uncle Sam might be taking 40% of that 100 mil. And then Doja,
I'll get my 10 mil. No, I get my 10 mil, nigga. Hey, you better keep that shit for something else.
So, before or after, I'll probably still slide Doja 10 just because
right.
we were
Doja right.
Hey, Daryl, you don't understand. We was eating hamburger helper with no burger. It's just the box and the seasoning. Like, you know how poor that is?
That's seasoning 5, by the way. That's seasoning 5, by the way.
Me and Doja we used to go up to Wash U with like $3 in our pocket. If I got 3, you got $1.50. And flirt with women so they can feed us in the bears den. Like, we would literally be like, let's go to Wash U so we can eat. Like, we've been poor. Like, I know what, like, I'm from the project, so I've been poor. You give me 100 million at the big age I am now, with investments, you're gonna make some mistakes. So I'm gonna be honest. Some of this shit's gonna fucking get burned. But I'm not gonna burn half of it. And I would definitely take care of the crew. So I got brothers and sisters I gotta take care of. Of course, my
and really, you can set them all up with investment situations too. Like, I'm gonna give you a little bit to you to trick off, and then this another thing is for you just to grow with, just to have in 20 years in a trust fund.
Which is why I said for Doja, because he's my brother, but we not blood. I'm gonna give him the money. He's old enough to where he should be able to do some positive shit with that.
Yeah.
If I can't be MC Hammer and go broke.
Shit, nigga. Hey, Billy outside, dog. We outside. I got an elephant pulling my belly.
We supposed to be getting off. Anywho, we do a horrible job of bigging up the Instagram for Just Posted.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, like, follow, check us out, man. And everybody who actually fucks with us, we appreciate you. We make these jokes about Doja Ice and the Slumber Party, but man, y'all make this shit fun.
Slumber Party.
So keep with us, man. We truly appreciate it. I got to give love to Straight Out of Low Cash Network for putting us on. I don't even know what episode this is, but this shit's fun. And
we on episode 6.
It's only 6?
Yeah.
Damn.
This is a lot of fun. And thank you all for interacting with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the YouTube channel. And shit, man, rock with us, man. If we ever get on, we definitely gonna rock with y'all. Shit, I want to be Oprah one day. You get a motherfucking car. You get a car.
Yeah. Because you can't be stunting. Everybody ain't stunting, man. That's the thing.
Bro, if your people ain't got it with, as the young niggas say, I saw this shit on the internet the other day. That ain't P. If I got it and you can't get it, that ain't P. So
what do P stand for?
whatever the fuck it stand for.
I think it's proper. I think it's proper. I'm gonna go say proper. Like
Whatever
hammer
the
proper.
Hey, listen, I just learned what the fuck cap meant like 6 months ago. So shit. It was like no cap. I'm like, the fuck? How the fuck no cap mean no lie? But you know, we said crazy shit when we was teenagers and 20-year-olds too. But no, we gonna get out of here because shit, I do have to work in the morning.
Yeah, I know. Everybody do.
Right.
I will say this though, I am gonna take a half day because I need a fucking haircut. So next time y'all see me,
Man.
I won't have a
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
hat on. I'm looking real homeless by the head. So I'm gonna go get this shit cut tomorrow. Check us out, Daryl. Thanks for staying up late and rocking with us.
It's all good. You already know. See y'all.
Yeah.
Nigga, hey, time out real quick. We going to Atlanta in a couple weeks, man. We might have to do a remote one from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Also, we probably going to start having some guest hosts too, or having some guests on here. And I can't wait for this pandemic shit to slow down so we can start recording together
in the studio.
in the studio. So that's coming soon too, as long as COVID don't kill nobody. But no, Russell Simmons, God bless everybody. Good night.